Well, hey guys, fancy meeting you here.
Good fortune.
Today I'll be looking at elemental teams.
Be well.
So in my first slot, I'll be using Grinder. Second slot, Stormwrath. And third, Wobbles. Using Quake. Stone Shot. Stone Shot. And I'm just going to hit Quake again. Not to worry, bring in your second pet. Call Lightning. Apply your shield. Wild Winds. Hit that again. Just going to play that until my shield drops off. And I'll just leave him in because this is his immortal round now. And I'm just going to pass.
The Naru have not forgotten us.
For David, I'll be using the Corehound Pup. Stormwrath. And the Fell Flame. Starting with Howl. Okay, well that's unfortunate. Anyway, moving on, I'm going to burrow here. Thrash. Howl, you're slower, so your turn won't get wasted. And Thrash. Oh, come on. Let's try that again. I'm just going to keep thrashing here because he's either going to block or submerge. Okay, there we go. And try burrowing here. Alright, switching into my second guy. Call Lightning. Wild Winds. I'm just going to switch to my third pet. Use Flame Breath. Scorched Earth.
Speak quickly.
Next up, for these 3 dragons, I'll be using Happiness. The Maya Creeper, I have a health power breed. And Aquapo. Using Call Darkness. Seath. Switching to my second pet. Punish. Body Slam. Punish. Punish. Wow, really likes that ability. Body Slam. Punish. Body Slam. He's not gonna make it. Alright. Bring in your last pet. And punch.
You got my attention.
I'm really starting to use some pets that I haven't really used in teams before, so this is rather nice.
Off with you. What's on your mind?
For Durin, I used the same team as the last battle, except that I switched the first and the second slot. So in my first slot, I'm using the Maya Creeper, and so I used mainly that pet and the third pet. For this battle, as you can see, I soloed her pets with Stormwrath. So just throw in 2 other elementals. For old MacDonald, I'll be using the same pet as last time. The Kirin Familiar in the second slot. And the Electrified Razortooth. Start with the Lightning Shield. For lightning. Wild Winds. Switch to your second pet. Arcane Storm. Arcane Blast. Keep going with that. One final time. Now bring in your final pet. Rip. Devour. For Eric, I used the same team, except I just used Stormwrath and the Electrified Razortooth I put in the second slot, but it doesn't really matter because you can just switch to the second or third pet anyway. I used the same team for Lindsay and Everessa, and now that I'm at Lydia,
Can I help you? Safe travels.
I'll be using the electrified Razortooth, the Cinderwald Sizzle Stinger, and Wobbles. Starting with Rip. Blood in the Water. Rip. Switch in your second pet. Swarm. Swarm of Bees. Swarm. Bring in your final pet. Flurry. And you can pass here or hit whatever you want. For Steven, I'll be using Brawl, the Maya Creeper, which is a health power breed, and the Irradiated Elementaling, which I might not need, but we'll see. Starting with Quake. Stone Shot. Stone Shot. Quake. Bring in your second pet. Toxic Smoke. Toxic Fumes. Bring in your third pet. Elementium Bolt. Lightning Shield. Byrn. For my final team, I'll be using the Droplet of Usage, which is a double power breed. Next up is the Cinderweb Recluse, and the Ever-Living Spore, which is a reward from one of the Pet Battle dungeons. First off, I'm going to set up Curse, then switch to my second pet. Leech. Consume. leech. Switch back to my first pet. Expunge. Corrosion. Hit that again. One more time. Now bring in your final pet. Evolution. And there you have it. One step closer to the meta being done. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys for the next video.